You hear like the ding, 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 and then it's that.
That's how everyone knows, man.
Oop, let's bring you up.
That's how everyone knows, dude.
Oh yeah, they hear bing, bing.
It's a staple of the program.
Yeah, time to hear some terrible advice.
It's time to hear some fun stuff.
What kind of coffee you got?
Costco.
Oh, so you made that at your house?
Yeah. Pretty nice, dude. I saved like $2.50, you know?
Nah, yeah. I stopped at the one over here.
Yeah. I don't like that it's not
hate
holiday
it.
anymore.
I hate it.
It bothers me. I think it's the same exact products throughout the entire store, but for some reason I feel like it's just worse. And I don't know if it's true or if it's just in my mind, but I don't like the K, dude.
No. And they have the coffee grinder ones, and I can't stand them.
Oh, we're actually grinds, you mean?
Yeah.
You don't like that?
Not at these ones.
Oh, man.
I swear that it's a lower quality product.
It probably is.
I'd never actually I want the old Cenex gas station thing where it's just a tub and you just
Yeah.
pull the front. There's 3 different types. Here it has 7 different types, but you hear it all grind and then it comes out way too watery.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. Never tastes good.
Okay.
And then I just make a graveyard of different coffees and cappuccinos
Yeah, that's true.
to make it
Yeah, there's too much stuff for sure. It's like, who's drinking some of that?
yeah. Which I'm fine drinking a lot of it, but I could just have one thing of coffee that tastes good. They're making me do extra work.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm definitely just, I'm tricked by it. Everything's just completely mental for me when I go into a gas station. I'm like, oh, that's a fresh ground cup of coffee there. I'm like, I'm in Seattle right now. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm seeing the Space Needle. I'm really believing that this is the best cup of coffee in town.
It goes into your mind. It's like, wouldn't it be nice?
Yeah, dude, for real. It transfers me away from the First Avenue Circle K, which is a wild place.
Dude, I parked on the opposite side that I usually park just because of the people sitting by the door.
Yeah, it gets a little wild over there, you know?
Yeah. Since I moved down here, and maybe I just didn't recognize it as much. And since I started living a little bit here more, I'm like, there's a lot of sketchier people than I thought. And maybe I just added to that.
Well, there are. I think there are everywhere. I mean, the thing is with Fargo now, too, and it is funny listening to people talk about the crime. It's genuinely hilarious. People are like, this is basically Chicago. It's yeah, dude, for sure. It totally is Chicago. Yeah, you know. But it's you get to the point now where in the metro, it's at least $250,000, probably maybe upwards 300 million or something, altogether. Moorhead, West Fargo, right?
300 million.
No, so I mean
300,000.
300,000, right? 250,000, 300,000. And it's yeah, man. When there's that many people, someone's gonna get shot once or twice a year, and if it's once or twice a year, you should be like, oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Sometimes a couple of guys will get into a drug thing because there's 300,000 people.
Yeah.
And then they're dumb and they shoot each other, and it's oh wow. You know, there's no rant. I mean, maybe there's some some muggings, I guess. I suppose I never even hear about it, but
I heard stolen bikes.
Yeah, but that's everywhere, bro.
Yeah,
yeah. If you have a bike and you're in a city, it's just going to be stolen.
Oh yeah, you expect
There's
it.
no way around it,
Dude. Missoula, Montana. When you go there, every single bike is just painted straight black.
Yeah.
When we went there for my buddy's graduation, we just went there and partied for 4 days for it.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, you ride your bikes to the bar because you can't get DUIs on bikes there.
Amazing.
Pretty sweet.
Good rule.
So we ride bikes there, and then ours were just taken afterwards. We're like, aren't we going to lock these up? He goes, oh, no, you just take whatever bikes are at the same place that you left them. It's just kind of a rule here.
Yeah.
And then we threw a couple off a bridge in the river.
Yeah.
Had to make it real fun.
Yeah. And then we were real pieces of garbage.
Yeah. And then we made it way worse. Then we're like,
this took this great idea and took a dump on it.
yeah, we should do throw spray painted things inside the river.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
There's a couple,
Make sure the paint chips on the way down.
Yeah, there's a couple blinkies over there.
Well, sounds like they have a very realistic approach to bicycle usage in their city, you know?
Oh yeah.
Because man, it's I'll ride in Minneapolis. I'll ride my bike around, but it's I'm only gonna ride it I'm only gonna lock it up during the day. It's gonna be I'm gonna be at this place for 1 to 2 hours tops.
Yeah.
I'm like, if it just extends beyond that oriented night, it's like, this, my bike's just simply not going to be here. And
100%.
so then I'll just drive hammered. No, I'm just kidding. No. You can rent scooters and whatnot.
You can rent Ubers.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, you can kind of rent an Uber. Like, you could pay for one and then just pull the guy out of his car. Grand Theft Auto style. It's like, well, I went to the destination.
Yeah.
I left it there. It's like,
I did it. You take a picture of the car.
yeah, exactly. Check it out. This is how I parked.
Yeah.
It's a little crooked. I am a little drunk.
Yeah. But I made it home way faster. And
Yeah, I'm home. That guy's fine. I didn't really hurt him too bad.
And he's got a story to tell. Mm-hmm. He would have just had a regular, boring
Yeah,
night.
imagine how boring this guy's life is. And here I did. I enriched it with, a physical encounter.
Yeah, if you're driving Uber and, like, you want to get mugged when you're driving Uber because it's just another night.
Yeah, because otherwise you're just like, oh, some drunk chick was in my car and she was annoying. It's like, yeah, we've heard the story, bro. How about a guy pulling you out of your car, one little punch in the face for good measure, takes it to the destination, parks it.
Yep.
You know where your car is.
Yeah.
It's not stolen.
100%.
I refuse to call that a stolen vehicle.
No, it's not stolen. It's a borrowed vehicle.
That is just borrowed, and it's all good.
And you don't know why maybe he needed to go to the bathroom real bad, too. It's not even just like a...
Yeah, or maybe he just needed a break.
Yeah, he's not doing it for... Yeah, he's giving you a break. That's the thing that he's doing.
And then he rents an Uber, beats the crap out of that guy, takes it.
Yeah.
And then it's like, yeah, what are we doing? It's just that's the Missoula bike ride Uber policy, dude.
Yeah. And then that guy gets pulled over, or that guy gets pulled over by the police.
Yes.
And they go, you've been beating up a lot of Uber drivers.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm giving them a break.
Yes, exactly.
And then every Uber driver who that happened to is like, you know what? We don't want to press charges.
Yeah, exactly.
He gave us the best night of our lives.
And then additionally says, I'm giving them a break, and then it's just a Kit Kat commercial. And then an Uber driver with a black eye comes out, he's like, these are damn good. I really needed that break.
And then you just see a Native American with one tear cry.
Exactly.
And pick up your garbage.
And honestly, we forgive you for everything because this Kit Kat is so amazing. And then a black guy comes out, he's like, I don't even want reparations anymore. This Kit Kat solved all of our problems in our community.
Yeah, and that all happened because you punched an Uber driver and stole his car.
Exactly. The Proud Boys set down their torches and they have a Kit Kat, dude. It's all good. It fixes everything.
Yeah, Proud Boys are like, meet in Charlottesville. Mm-hmm. We're bringing the Kit Kats.
We're taking stolen Ubers all the way to Charlottesville. And then we're going to bring them back because we learned our lesson that hate is no good.
That is, no good. Oh, man. Just imagine, that's just what we're saying. You never know what can happen of just one action.
The butterfly effect, my friend.
And people think that people are like, you hear punch an Uber driver. Bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of punch a Nazi.
Yeah, exactly.
Punch an Uber driver.
Yeah, it's like, assume all Uber drivers are Nazis. Punch them, steal their car, and hope that as a result, the world comes to a much greater peace.
It's really Malcolm X.
Yeah,
it's just,
it is, man.
Gotta do
Malcolm Uber X.
That is, you don't want to do that to an Uber XL or a Uber what are the classy ones?
I don't know, like black or
yeah,
something. Is it like Uber Black or something? I don't know what it is.
I think it is.
I always take the one where like a bunch of other people come in the car with me. And then it's much easier to steal that Uber. That's like a blanket party.
Because then you get a couple friends. No one's getting in the Uber like rideshare one that's not willing to punch an Uber driver.
Yeah, and it's also not willing, like, looking for friends.
Yeah.
I always assume anyway. Or a girlfriend or a boyfriend. I'm like, you're looking for a boyfriend? She's like, don't talk to me. I'm like, can we fight this guy at least?
She's like, that, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
I bet you'll change your tune after that. Adrenaline starts flowing. We'll be making out in the rain. It'll be great.
Making out while you're driving.
Women love it when they watch a guy punch another guy, dude. It's innate, dude. It goes back to our caveman roots.
I saw that on that big motorcycle, Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, dude. They get excited.
Yeah. Because Jax just went up to a guy, doesn't know this girl.
Yeah, dude.
Punches him with his helmet. And then she just gets on his back of his car and rides off.
Yep. I wonder what they did after that. Probably just held hands or something.
Probably went and took that motorcycle to that man's place of residence.
Yeah. Cozied up in his bed. Set up a camera in the corner.
It's kind of like squatting.
Yeah.
So if you punch an Uber driver and get his car, you get his whole life.
Yeah. And if he has like a hot wife, it's like, what a cool bonus that was.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Could you imagine?
Just familial squatting,
Yeah.
dude.
Every woman's like, don't go Uber driving tonight.
Yeah.
I don't want to marry the next man that you punch.
It's like these guys who are punching you, they're not good people.
Yeah.
And then I have to live with them?
You got to stop getting punched.
You treat me pretty good. Go work at Walmart. I don't care. Yeah. This needs to stop.
Every night he just needs to find the next Uber driver that he has to punch to get his wife back.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
The cops are like, that's the law. I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the 30 days in a house.
It's like, look, this guy who took my wife refuses to drive Uber. I have no way of returning myself. I guess I have to just find a new wife. Now he's just knocking everybody out.
Yeah. He's like, no, he took over. That guy pulled a real loophole, and now he drives for Lyft, which rules don't apply there.
That's true,
it's not the same rules.
Yeah, you punch a Lyft driver, you're going straight to prison.
Yeah, that's
actually a federal
crime.
offense. And this guy's the unluckiest guy ever, too. So he keeps punching these Uber drivers, and there's dog after dog after dog. It's like these wives keep getting fatter and uglier every night. He said, pretty soon I'm just going to give up. I'm going to the Circle K. That's where I'm living.
Yeah. And then now we see him outside there.
Exactly. And he's like, I had a good life. My wife was hot. Look at this. We're like, baloney.
And you're like, wait, I think I punched you.
It's like, wait a minute. That's the girl I'm sleeping with. What a tangled web we weave.
I wasn't the one that punched you, right? And he goes, no, it was someone else. I'm like, well,
crazy. I
will be running away now so I can keep her. My life was in shambles before I punched you.
I'm just going to make sure this keeps working out, but best of luck to you. My life was down the dumps too, brother. I know what it's like. Just telling it to the guy whose life you ruined. It's like, man, before I punched you in the face, I was really having a rough time. And now I have your beautiful wife.
Yeah, we have children.
Your life was a little mediocre, but the wife makes up for it.
Yeah.
Driving people around in cars isn't great.
Nope. It's like you had a full-time job. You were just doing it on the side. That's all I have.
Yes, exactly. yeah, for real.
Like, I also don't have a license. I shouldn't be driving this.
I'm an illegal immigrant.
Australian.
Your wife gave me the greatest lovemaking of my life and citizenship.
And then you pull out your ID and it's his name.
It's like, oh, by the way, we taped it. It's online if you want to check it out. If you want to like live vicariously through me, the way that I'm doing that, he's like, it's not vicarious, but
yeah, it's like I have cameras everywhere.
Someone who doesn't understand what living vicariously means. It's like, buddy, I'm living vicariously through you. He's like, no, you're not. You are physically in my house with my wife. That is not vicarious. He's like, brother, I love living vicariously through you.
That's a new movie that we make. It's just called Vicarious.
Yeah. The entire premise is a guy who doesn't know what that means. And so he steals a man's identity. Very flimsy premise, but man, you have a whole lot of fun with
I
it.
think we can do it. You do need Vicarious is a good name for a movie. It's like Notorious.
Yeah, it's true, man.
Vicarious.
Yeah.
Whatever that one is where that one man holds up a thing really when he was in a concentration camp.
Oh, I don't know.
I think
The X-Men?
No, who was married to Billy Bob Thornton? Angelina Jolie directed it.
She directed a movie?
Yeah, Angelina Jolie strength movie.
Now, I don't want to sound like a pig or anything, but we got to keep her in front of the camera, you know?
That's what I'm saying, brother. I thought there was one about like resilience.
Oh, man, that reminds me. I want to fight Billy Bob Thornton and take his wife. Wait, are they still together?
No, they haven't been together for a long time.
Wait, she was Brad Pitt?
She was. And now she's saying Brad Pitt's a real dirtball.
Yeah, wow. I would have guessed.
I've heard that he's cool from everyone
Well, yeah,
else.
I think with the fellas. Like, there's a lot of guys that are like awesome. Like, that guy's the man. And you like, see him like talk to a girl one time. You're like, oh, never mind. This
does
guy,
make sense.
this guy actually does suck pretty bad.
He probably doesn't take care of his adopted. He doesn't seem like he wants adopted children like she does.
Right, exactly. He's like, I wasn't really trying to raise 6 Ethiopians.
Yeah.
I was just trying to lie down with Angelina Jolie.
Yeah. He's the guy who doesn't even need to punch Uber drivers. He just walks in.
Yeah, he walks in. The lady's like, get out of here, you truck driving man. Brad Pitt just walked in the door. You out of your mind?
I wonder how old he is. I bet he's 60.
I know those guys are all getting real old, man. I saw a trailer for a new Leonardo DiCaprio movie, and it's like all these guys now are like doing like they all are like John Wick. Like just everyone has like a John Wick movie. Like Bob Odenkirk has like a John Wick movie, and it's like look, Leonardo first of all was never really like the tough guy. Like you could kind of believe like in The Departed he was kind of BA, and like has like occasionally kind of played a tough guy, but it's like you look at him, it's like he's like a small man. You know, it's like
you're a small man.
You're a small man, Leo. and so yeah, now he has one where he's like, they took my daughter. Like I was like the first line of the film. I'm like, what is happening?
Brad Pitt is 61.
Who's asking for this? Yeah.
You know what would really make Leonardo DiCaprio
looks great for 61.
Oh my God, dude.
I would kiss that guy.
Not a wrinkle on his sack. Dude, you know who else is? If Leonardo would vote Republican, that would also just make him a small man. That is like the number one thing to call a Republican.
Is a small man?
You small man.
Really?
It seems like it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's the whole thing where they're like, hey, you're a Christian, so I guess you must be gay. It's like where it's like basically all the things that like you project into the world, you're the opposite of. So I guess if you're like a Republican, you're like this like tough guy. So then by being like, oh, you're small and you're not.
They think that's like
you're not well endowed and you're not strong. It's like, oh, that's gonna really challenge their beliefs and really frustrate them. You know,
that makes sense because that's like one of those things. It's like you small man. No matter what they say, I'm like, is that really? You should come up with another one.
That's how you own the cons. You know, it's like owning the libs, just being like, you know,
that makes sense. I saw an article this morning that said that there was a protest at the mall yesterday
at the West Acres Mall.
Yeah,
that seems odd.
Just something against billionaires again, being like there shouldn't be billionaires.
This is a kind of a crazy place to be railing against them.
I know, but then the funny thing is, it said a couple dozen people showed up.
Yeah, that's sad, bro. Which you know, in that case, it's like just let them.
Yeah.
Nothing's
I think
happening
they
there.
did that for a while, but it was like they're like. In the article, it said, as cars drove by and they'd get a hunk, 24 people would yell in enjoyment. You're like, buddy,
boy,
you're trying to make it sound better. This is what just don't cover that.
Yeah, it's probably best not to give it. I mean, yeah, because exactly that article brought more awareness to that, like by 1,000-fold.
Yeah,
you know, it's like it took it from 12 people to like 5,000 people or something, you know. Yeah, there's always protests like in front of sometimes on the main Avenue Bridge too, and then in front of the courthouse on whatever that is, First Avenue or whatever.
Yeah,
and it's like same thing. It's like 25 people, and they're like, "Water is life." It's like I kind of don't mind this.
Oh yeah,
but it's just like Fargo is just not
the place.
It's just not gonna. First of all, I don't think any big decisions are really happening in that courthouse.
No.
I never see anything. You know, I've never seen like an O.J. Simpson scene. I was like on the steps of that courthouse are like the least inhabited steps of courthouses
I've never
ever
seen a man walk in there that works there.
No, I don't think anyone's ever been in that building.
That's just like a different decoy building.
Yeah, it's like nothing important happens here, guys. Like. No. You know, so maybe just get like Moorhead citizenship and then go to one of the cities, and then like protest there where other folks will do it with you.
Yeah.
You know, where there's more layabouts.
You need strength in numbers.
Speaking of owning the libs, like we're all the socialists, so we don't have jobs. Just owning them. I'm all for people trying to make the world a better place, but yes, sometimes it's like I just don't know what this is doing.
Exactly.
Yeah, other than making yourself feel like good and moral.
Yeah.
Which, you know, we all need that, I suppose, but it'd be nice if you were doing something to actually help.
Yeah.
It'd be nice. It'd be nice if I had any inkling this is having any effect. But hey, good for you. You know, I sit around for 8 hours a day and play video games. What am I doing?
Like no effect. Like, this sign says the F word.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't think that this sign's saying the F word with 7 different politicians behind it?
Exactly. We switched the T and the F on frump and tuck, so we're definitely doing something.
Yeah. And then I drew something that's pink beside it.
Yeah, exactly.
To really own them.
Yeah, I drew a picture of Trump with a pink ascot on. You don't think we just owned these guys? It's like, yeah, if he saw that, he'd probably be pretty annoyed. That's the funny thing. Every other president would be like, all right, that's weird. But you know, if Trump saw it, he would actually be upset.
Oh, yeah. It is crazy how many pictures of him just naked people have drawn.
I know. People are just like, they're just like, let's just humiliate this man because.
Let's go. Imagine drawing a picture of any other person naked.
Yeah, because everyone else, I think every other person in his position would be like, I am above this.
Yeah.
Like, this is weird this is happening, but like, I'm definitely above it and it definitely does not bother me.
Yeah.
But Trump, it definitely bothers him, dude.
Oh, yeah.
He's not having a good time every time someone's like, yeah, look at the tiny member on this guy. Oh, here's Trump with another man. Isn't that funny? And it's like, he's like, I am not either of those things. I am large and straight. It's like
big hands.
Yeah, big hands.
No problem in that area.
Very straight. It's just like, it's like, bro, just ignore it.
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
Just ignore it, dude. These people get 12 people at their protests. Don't worry about them.
What if every single time that a president got voted in, they had to just have a nude cover photo
They
shoot?
should have to.
Yeah, instead of just having like a nice, well posed in a suit.
You got to get in front of it, dude. You know
Yeah.
it's coming. So it's like, instead, like people can't even theorize if you just show them what you got.
Yeah.
You know, and then also their spouses should have to as well, so that we know if they're man or women. Or,
That's true.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean, we can eliminate some controversies there as well.
France,
Poor Michelle. Yeah, and
Michelle, and
Macron.
yeah.
Macaroon or whatever his name is.
Can you imagine that being like Candace Owens? It's just like
Right.
she is a man.
Candace Owens would lose like $1 million if you just took a naked picture of yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't get to like grift off of the idea that someone may or may not have certain physical attributes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just eliminate that, you know. And Trump too, like all the people who make money saying that he's small. It's like, well, let's just see. Let's just see, you know.
When I'm voted in as president.
No strict no fluffing policy as well.
Yep.
Strict. It's like you don't get to do the grow versus show. Just this is straight up, man.
Yep. You need a show. You need to be there and see how can you hold yourself without touching it.
What does it look like in the situation room?
Yep.
That's what we need. That's what we need.
If it's shrinking in the situation room,
oh, you're out,
You're
dude.
out,
You're
brother.
out because you should be enlarging.
you should be engorged.
You should be so excited in the situation room. God, if I was in the situation room, I'd have to excuse myself.
My God, dude, I wouldn't have to. I'd be the president. I could do that right there.
That's true. It's like everyone turn around.
Oh, everyone watch. You're like, and then you're like, okay, go. And then just
Exactly.
on all their GoPros.
Imagine if you heard that about Donald Trump. That in the situation room, he just was bursting with enthusiasm.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and it's like, well, this guy, he really cares. Would change the entire narrative of the guy.
That is true.
Because I think in the situation room, I think he's just like probably a sociopath. He is in every other moment of his life.
Yeah.
Where he's just thinking about like, how is this going to affect my image? Or what are people going to think of me while I'm in the situation room? But no. He's like, we need to really, really bomb these poor countries. And he just gets so excited. It's like, this guy cares. This guy cares about the direction of this country.
Oh,
dude.
yeah. He's like, let's give this money to Israel.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, man, I can't even. Oh, just thinking about this, man.
Dude, he doesn't even know how freaking stiff he could get if he started bombing the other way too.
Oh,
he's
yeah,
only going
dude.
one way there.
He's going one way. He could get wild with it.
Oh yeah.
It could be like a whole, yeah, yeah, dude. It'd be like the solitaire, the deck of solitaire. when you win, it just starts flying every all directions. Yeah. You're like, where'd that one even go? I don't know where that came from. That came from off the screen. That's amazing. Where are we bombing from, Mr. Trump? Where are these coming from, pal? You're inventing new. Oh man.
Pete Hegseth, I bet he's just always ready in there.
What's he? He's like a North Dakota senator guy or something.
Oh, he's just like the guy that's in charge of. He was in the army before, and now he was like.
And he's like in the cabinet or something.
Yeah,
gotcha. I don't know why Hegseth. For me, that sounded like a North Dakota guy, but I guess not. Huh?
Oh yeah, he's the Secretary of Defense.
Oh yeah, that's a big important guy. Let me take a look at that.
That's a
Ghoul.
man. That's a man that's just. You can tell he's.
Yeah, that guy. I don't like what I'm seeing.
He looks like a dirty politician.
Yeah, he's a scary guy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a guy. That's a guy with no soul left in his body, man. Which is kind of what you want, but
That is. Yeah.
for the Secretary of Defense, who was the Secretary of Defense under Biden? Do we know?
There was no defense of this country at
Probably
all.
some
then.
chick with purple hair or something. Someone who should be making me coffee. Yeah, I'm not even gonna know who this person is, so it's probably not even really a point to this. But I am curious because that guy looks like a nasty Secretary of Defense. He's like a Secretary of Defense from like a Marvel movie.
Oh, Lloyd Austin.
Okay, who knows what that guy's about?
Not as cool of a name.
No, definitely not. He's got 2 first names, as they say.
It doesn't.
Yeah, he has. You can look in his eyes. You can see like love.
Yeah,
That's no good.
yeah. He's a guy who loves his children.
Yeah, he like goes home and he's like happy to like see his family. Like,
Yep.
like it's not like bloodlust all day long.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, he's looking at the camera. Every other one,
Yeah, dude.
Hegseth was making like The Rock.
Yeah, that guy can't even make eye contact with a lens.
Did you see The Rock now? He's not like super buff, and people are just upset about it.
Well, speaking of guys that are like 60 years old, I mean that guy probably right in there too, right? It's like at a certain point, you know, whatever you were in your prime is no longer going to be the case when you turn 60 years old.
Yeah, 53.
Yeah.
Close enough.
It's like, what do you want from him? He was like the strongest guy ever for 50 years. Like, cut him some slack, bro.
And that's the thing is, all he did was like he slimmed down so he wasn't a complete monster for a
Right.
new role.
Right. Yeah, that. And I'm like, probably at a certain point, I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. But like, you know, when it comes to like athletes, like especially like basketball players and stuff, when they're big, like to prolong their careers, they like slim down, you know, because at a certain point, I think just like having that much mass on with your joints and everything, like I think it affects you negatively.
Yeah, look at him. He just looks like a normal, nice, attractive, hot boy now.
He still looks giant. Like I don't know what people are talking about.
He's still very ripped, but it's just not like now his forearms are only 3 of mine.
You're right. Yeah. I don't understand.
Nope.
It's like if The Rock isn't strong,
I hear he looks like a nerd though.
Oh yeah, I could definitely kick that guy's ass.
Yeah. He has like a neck.
Never mind, dude. He's a weakling, and I will kill him. Never mind. I hate that.
He has like an old man neck there, kind of.
Yeah.
Weird.
He still has the wide, freakish head, and like where like his head has grown a lot.
Yeah, I don't think your head ever goes down after that much of steroid use.
Yeah, dude. I saw a picture. Have you seen a picture of Joe Rogan's head recently? Like, so that like there'd be pictures of him at the comedy club at the Mothership, and like you like see like this downward angle, and his head literally he looks like a Minecraft. It's crazy. It's like a box, but like a giant box. It's like, dude, you need to stop taking those supplements.
Oh, that's TRT, bro.
Yeah, see if you can. I wonder if you can see the one. It was on their Instagram, but like, see, you see when he's young, like that's a normal looking head.
Yep. Well, there's hair on it.
Yeah, that helps probably. Yeah, it definitely helps. You don't see the full shape, man. I wonder if you can just see it, but like, there's this one photo in particular where it's crazy. But yeah, this close up one's no bueno.
Head evolution.
Though somebody has apparently dedicated an entire Reddit thread to his head. Which that's how you know you have influence, you know?
Yep.
Good for Joe Rogan, man.
Well, it's the same as Barry Bonds.
Oh, yeah. Confirmed juicer there. They like have like the line. They're like doing like phrenology on Joe Rogan.
1996 to 2019 and just...
Roundness. I don't know if I'm buying this. This seems to be...
that might be a
that might just be a funny one. Where they actually created a graph. Hilarious, bro. But yeah, anyway, I saw his head and I was like, my God. And then I just randomly saw someone else being like, there's no way Rogan would have approved this photo being like on his business's Instagram page because, man, he looks crazy. It looks nuts, dude. He looks like Bane.
Maybe he is.
He's kind of like Bane a little bit. He's got a little bit of Bane to him. As a liberal, he's the bane of my existence. I'll say that much. That guy.
Sure.
That guy. Was that Beavis and Butthead?
That's Jared Alois, but what's the difference?
Catching strays, Jared Alois, dude.
Oh, boy. Jared Alois, one of my favorite people
What
to
a
hang
guy.
out with.
What a guy. You should give out his address. Tell people where you can see Jared Alois.
It's on 2nd Street North and 13th Avenue.
There you go. Just walk around screaming Jared. He'll come out.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy.
Jared, he'll probably be in his driveway.
Yeah, he'll invite you in for a beer.
Yeah, he probably will just invite you in for a beer.
He's the nicest man I've ever met.
He's not an Uber driver, so don't punch him.
Yeah, I don't punch him and steal his life.
His kid was drawing butts on the sidewalk.
Nice.
Like just do it and being,
With chalk?
yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, look, I'm drawing a butt. And Jared just starts giggling. And he goes, don't do that.
Yeah.
He's like, it's very funny, but you can't do that. I'm like, that's what you want to do. Because he's like, you might get in trouble at school doing that. He goes, but it is funny. You got to know it's funny.
Don't let me, lead you down the wrong path here, right?
That is good parenting.
Yeah, eventually, he just gives him a can of spray paint. He's like, let's make this more permanent, son.
Yeah. You learn how to draw butts even better.
Draw it on that house. It's like people like drawing, like they like go like spray paint like KKK or like a swastika on someone's garage. He's just drawing a butt. They're like, this is the most offensive thing I've ever seen.
Wait, did you hear that on Sunday when we were at my place and that one girl came over with that Tom guy?
Yeah.
She said that she was like, guys send butthole pics all the time.
It's like, no, they
Did you
don't.
hear that?
No.
We were like, that doesn't happen. And she goes, yes, it does all the time.
Yeah,
We're
if you ask.
yeah.
Like, I'm sure a guy will just do it.
Yeah. But I don't know anyone who sent a butthole pic.
I'll send a picture of anything to a girl, dude. I'll send a picture of someone else's butt, dude. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll find one in the wild if that's what you want.
It's just like, it would be funny for a girl to specifically request somebody else's
Yeah.
butthole, and you're like, I'll do it for you.
It's like, I've heard yours is a nightmare, but I would love to see a nice clean one.
That's what you punch an Uber driver, pull down the back of his pants, take a picture of his butt, and then go.
Let him back in his Uber. It's like, all right, today you're safe. He's like, I feel worse. I wish you would just taken my car. This is so much worse.
Yeah, I guess that probably crossed the line. Don't do that at all. That's,
Yeah, don't do it. But like, if a girl asks, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's like, oh, I guess I won't hang out with that girl. That's not the answer. That's never the answer.
Yep. You need it. If a woman tells you to do anything, you need to do that.
Anything. Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Dude, that's why.
Go on a manhunt, dude.
How many murders do you think happened because of women?
A lot the other way too. Like, the only time a woman really murders is when she's been scorned as well, Anytime a romantic situation comes into play, murder is just on the table.
Well, I think a woman murders because she's scorned. A man will murder for a woman to have that woman.
Oh,
So
I see what you mean. Yeah, like a little quid
'cause,
pro quo.
There's so many times where men just kill their wives to be with other women.
Yeah, that's true, which is wild.
It really is.
Yeah,
I mean, you don't see that with women as much.
Well, in their defense, how much of a nightmare must that woman be that he's he's like I can't leave her. This will be murdering her is just the logical option. Crazy.
If I need to live with her alive at all.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, she's better divorced.
Yeah.
No, if she was divorced.
Yes, exactly. Trust me, this is best for all parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a wild one. That one happens way too frequently, too. It's nuts.
Yeah, it's also killing the kids along with it. Seems like you could be like,
yeah, that's a little too far.
I can't have a custody battle either.
Yeah, that's a little too far. It's also like, I guess in that situation, the other girl just must be such a psycho, right? Because it's like, what are you gonna do? He comes to your door. He's like out of breath and like he's covered in his family's blood. And you're like, we can finally be together. And she's like, this is the hottest thing.
Yeah, I did it for you, babe.
Yeah, exactly. He's got a boombox out in the streets.
And his wife's actual heart.
Yeah. Oh, goodness me. Look,
I'm just giving you this as a symbol of my heart to you.
Exactly.
When really it's not my heart, it's my wife's.
Yeah, this is the heart that I did marry, though, and we were in love for many years, so it's pretty close. I actually loved her deeply.
The only woman who had my heart, I got you hers.
And then that lady's like, oh my God, you're the sweetest man.
Yeah. Do you think you got a jar for this?
Yeah. Is there something like a vase?
We're going to want to get some formaldehyde. He's like, I already have some.
It's like, it's better than a bouquet, baby.
These are different parts. I got fingers. He got cut off her hands holding it.
Oh, God damn, dude. Yeah, exactly.
What's that piece on the mantle?
Yeah, well.
He made it.
Yeah, I made it. And we don't like to talk about it too in depth, but it's a little art. Some fun art from my more experimental days.
Yeah. What happened to your last wife? Moved away.
Yeah, moved away. She was gross. Don't care.
She had beautiful hands.
You just start crying. You're like, I just don't want to talk about it. Like, oh, I'm so sorry.
And really, you're crying happy tears.
Oh yeah, you're the happiest guy ever. You got away with heinous murder. Made no sense. Even you have evidence of it on the mantle. You have one.
You actually also have just the knife right beside it too that you did it
yeah,
with.
exactly. It's a whole. It's
a machete.
It's
Yeah,
a whole piece. It's so blatant that everyone's like, "Well, this must just be this guy is just kind of a twisted artist kind of guy." Yeah, exactly. And all because
the other woman told him to do it.
all because of a love of a woman.
It's so many times that the other
An
women
ask.
Yeah. The crazy thing is the other women usually don't even tell him to do it. The guys
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, they're probably not actually psychos. I think the guy who does the murdering, he might actually be the one with the problem.
He might have a little bit of psychosis.
Yeah, that guy might be kind of a jerk, you know.
You know that guy who
He has poor judgment. You got to at least say that.
Oh man. What would it take for you to
Murder a woman?
Yeah.
Man. It'd probably have to be like a Shutter Island situation.
Yep.
I think that's the only time it's really
for
appropriate.
sure.
You know, your children are floating in a pond, and the woman who did it's like talking all wacky to you. You're like, ah, man, I gotta kill this lady.
Yeah, that's about it.
This sucks, dude. I mean, I just had a hard day's work. I'm coming home with a briefcase. I'm Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm a handsome, rich guy. Meanwhile, this lady in our beautiful country home with a pond murders our beautiful doll-like children, you know, in our perfect picturesque life. This is just everything's adding up to me.
You think that's where the Obamas got the idea to get rid of their chef pond on there?
I don't know much about the chef story.
And nobody does.
Is that
That's
real?
why.
So wait, so their chef died.
Their chef died.
Was it like on a plane or something?
No, their chef died on like a paddleboard in like shallow water on their property in their pond.
Oh boy, that's not good. That's not good.
Yeah.
Especially considering the Obama's children, as far as I know, are still alive. And therefore, the chef did not murder them. Therefore, there's no reason to kill the chef.
Well, yeah, because that's the other thing that they always just have to go down the different holes. Is like, actually, Obama was in a relationship with that man.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that. Apparently, he's in a relationship with a lot of men. Apparently, every public relationship this guy has.
Oh, it's his chef. Did I say chef?
Yeah, you did say chef. And I do remember hearing about this. And also, it's like, hey, man, they're politicians. If they're linked to like the death of one or two innocent people, they're probably actually better than most.
Yeah, every politician's killed a man.
My God, so many.
It is pretty wild how many politicians.
I will give Trump this. It doesn't sound like he gets credited with too many murders.
That is true.
But I think it's also because like they're like call him up for like the horrible stuff he does. He's like, didn't do it, and everyone just like. Instead of him like covering up like kind of like the dirtbag stuff that he does,
you just kind of got to say he's just like it's the greatest thing. Everyone's like,
he's like, wasn't that awesome?
Yeah,
that was awesome that I did that, and or like didn't happen if it's real bad. But if it's just like kind of borderline, he's like that actually was a very good thing.
Oh,
the news tells you that was very bad. However, the reality is that was very good.
That is funny. I didn't even really think of that. Yeah.
Because they'd be like, oh, yeah, that's what they're saying because they hate me.
They hate me. Yeah. That's all you got to do now.
But if you love me, you realize that was actually the coolest thing anyone's ever done.
Yeah. They always say he's a PR disaster. He's a PR.
I mean, just
angel.
A master manipulator.
Yeah.
Just a beast.
They're like, Trump, what about your PR team? He's like, I don't. PR team.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think he has one.
Pure read.
Yeah, exactly.
Why would I want a pure read team?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, dude.
It's like we need to get you a PR team. He's like, okay,
yeah. It's like I know what that stands for. 5
Forrest Gumps.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I can gump my way through this on my own. Thank you very much.
We should just call it gumping from now on.
Yeah, that's just gumping, dude. I just gumped around. Look, I gumped around and I found out now I'm president.
Gump around. Mom always said life is like a box of nukes.
Man, imagine, dude, if you are like, I guess he has to have a PR team. Like, you probably like, if you're the president, you're probably like given one. It's like part of your cabinet, probably, or something.
Dude, your whole PR.
Well, he has that lady. He always has like a pretty blonde lady who just sits out there and has to talk. Like, I guess that's kind of his PR.
What is that? The secretary of
Yeah,
the
whatever.
press?
Yeah,
All of them. There's none. I don't know the last time there's been a good one of those because all they need to do is stand.
I mean,
up
he's
for-
had like 20 of them between his two, and then it's
Has he? Didn't he just have the first hot blonde lady, that Kaylee chick, for the first
Well,
one,
no,
and now he has this one?
originally it was a guy his first term. Remember him? Like Sean Spicer. And then it was the Kaylee lady.
Yep.
And now it's this girl. Always a beautiful blonde though.
Except the guy that you just said.
Wow, Sean Spicer was a bit of a ugly ghoul. He just reminded me of like there's like a lot of like in speech and debate, like he looked a lot like those guys, you know, in a suit, kind of big, heavy set. Hey,
Woo!
here's our man.
Hey,
How's it going, Mark Way?
good. I was listening on the way in here,
That's good.
and then I was like trying to hurry so I could say, "Get out your seat and gump around,
Gump around, gump around. Yes,
gump around, and
Gump,
find out."
gump,
we need
gump around.
we need Mark Way to enhance the puns.
Is that why it's like Bubba Gump shrimp?
What's
No,
that?
it's because Gump and then Bubba was his friend.
Yeah,
there was
that-
no Bubba Gump shrimp until after the movie.
That's what I was wondering.
Oh yeah, is that true? There was never anything in the movie that was Bubba Gump. Are we sure?
No, the movie had Bubba Gump,
Yeah.
but the restaurant didn't open
Sure,
until
okay.
after, and they were
Right.
like, "We got this perfect premise."
Yeah, it worked out good.
For a little while. I think
Yeah.
they're closing down left and right, like
Oh,
Fridays
really?
and
Are they?
stuff.
Yeah, I go to the Mall of America fairly frequently, and I always see it. And I'm like, that's a weird place.
Well, they got the fake shoes outside where you can sit on the bench,
Oh, really?
and then the shoes are there. Could I have those headphones or just borrow them for a little bit?
I just go. Yeah, so you can go there and can like actually cosplay Gump.
Well, but it's like cosplay feet pics because you
I
have
mean, that's a perfect combination.
but you get mad because like there's a I don't know, a nice lady, your lady friend, and you're
Yeah.
like, hey, go get in those Gump shoes.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think they're.
I think you'd want him to gump shoes off.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Let's
But
kick,
like that's what you're
let's kick
ruining
those Gump shoes off and have a good time.
Well, it depends on who you are.
Well,
Some
I'm a guy who
dudes-
wants them off.
Most people want them off, but
Yeah.
then some people want the Gump shoes on.
Baby, can you leave the Gump shoes on this time?
You go special buy, I think they're like Cortezes, Nike Cortezes. I think.
Yeah.
You go buy a special pair just so you can. Hey, honey, I need you to like when you're about to finish, you say life is a box of chocolates.
I have the gumption for you to
The
take your feet up.
Oh,
It does take a certain gumption to pose that rather. Hilarious.
I was so hot on the Gump around part that I didn't think of anything else.
Oh, that's okay.
I know
That's
you
all
just
right.
fixed this whole camera and I'm moving it all back around.
Oh, that's fine. That works.
You nailed it. I watched that in real time get slid into position.
Oh, that
Ooh.
sounds hot.
Yeah, dude.
Speaking of feet pics,
Yeah.
yeah, you got to slide your feet into position.
Yes, that's very important. If they're out of frame, it's not even a foot pick anymore.
Wait, what time did you leave on Sunday? What time did you leave my apartment?
Was I even there on Sunday?
Yeah, I felt like I wasn't there. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I left your place. Well, I got home. It was like 8 o'clock.
Okay, that's
8
what I
PM.
thought. Yeah.
I
It
left
was
like
still
an
bright
hour
out.
and 15 minutes later, and boy, was that a good decision. My
Oh
word.
yeah.
Hey,
When you get to somebody's house and like there's 3 people sitting outside, four people sitting outside, and there's a bunch, and you can finish the rest of that alcoholic juice box, dude. I was like, I think I'm good on that.
Yeah,
Oh
those-
man,
yeah, those were
one of these days we're gonna have to have Mark Way meet us when we all start drinking.
yeah. I have to get
Yeah, we were
I
we
mean-
were like a full like 7 hours.
It was.
It
Well,
had already been a day.
I knew I was going to be able to. I thought that I was going to be able to be there earlier, but then I had some stuff to do, and then the family came home, and then I was like, "Well, I'll just go a little bit later in the afternoon. That'll be fine." And then, I mean, I wanted to be there earlier too, but
Yeah.
you gotta,
Yeah.
you gotta.
Well, you have a real life, you know.
Well, it's a life. I don't know if it's real.
Seems real.
Yeah, it's
from
pretty
from the
real.
outside,
Yeah.
you've constructed at least like the illusion.
A facade. Like I have a pretty good facade.
Facade.
Going.
I didn't want to use that word because illusion has a little better connotation.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want to call your life a facade.
Yeah.
I think that's a little out of line.
It's a sham.
But
yeah.
if you're gonna say it, then yeah, it's a total facade.
Well, it's the thing that it covers the front, so like, what is that you can't see
Comparatively
past
to our lives.
yeah, it's like a.
Well, everybody just has
It's
different
an
lives.
edifice.
Yeah.
I don't listen. I rarely get stumped on words, and I'm going to be honest. I hear and see that word not often, but enough, and I'm like, I thought that had to do with like Sigmund Freud and
Yeah, it might. It
Homer.
probably does have like some sort of metaphorical meaning, but I think a literal edifice refers to something in like the front of a building. But that's contextually speaking. I don't know exactly what an edifice is. I know what an effigy is.
like a vestibule.
Yeah, perhaps a vestibule.
Perhaps. Now I see that word and I read it all the time. Perhaps. I don't know.
An edifice is just a complex system of beliefs.
Oh.
I guess if you weren't going for a building, a large imposing building, you're going for the other thing.
Oh yeah, no, I was thinking with the building.
The building, yeah. That's,
A building, especially a large
no, he was
imposing
calling
one.
my life a
Interesting.
complex
for
system of beliefs.
I mean,
Well, you never
all of our
know.
lives are
is.
in a way.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what edifice means. I knew it always had like a structural context to it, but I just didn't know what it meant.
I could. Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Hey, we learned. You
We
guys,
learned- yeah, we
you
learned
guys should start
something.
doing a word of the week. You know.
We really should. We're going to have, we used to have, well, we were starting this thing where we were like, you know what, we'll just have our guest come up with a theme.
Oh.
And then last week we had Dylan be like, I think we should talk about Seinfeld. And
Oh,
we're like,
wow,
we
that's
talked
good.
about that last week.
Yeah, we
But it was
literally talked about Seinfeld.
And
the
then he
week
goes,
before.
he goes, no, but what about Marissa Tomei? She's hot. We're like, you just
Nice,
listened to
Dale.
what we said
Nice.
last week
Yeah.
because we talked about Marissa Tomei being hot and Seinfeld with Greg Hobbs the week before. We're like, you put no work into this. You just thought you could continue.
Dylan's like,
this.
how about that Heather Locklear? Is this all the '90s queens? He's like Cindy Crawford's
See,
looking
90s,
good.
90s Queens, though, we would do.
Yeah, that's cool, dude.
Ooh. I remember there's a young lady. She was a supermodel. Her name was Kathy Ireland.
Oh yeah,
And I thought she was the prettiest one.
sure.
I don't know.
There's like a black-haired
It's not a very
one.
hot name, Kathy Ireland.
No, Catherine Ireland. It's not
It
Kathy
seems-
Ireland.
It
was
seems to be
just-
like an old actor lady.
yeah.
It doesn't sound like you'd be a hot model.
no.
I think I might have liked because she seemed like the girl next door type.
Sure.
Or like Cindy Crawford, Lisa Evangelista. like,
Yeah, let's go, dude.
yeah, like they all seemed like they were like sultry.
This is
if
where
you
it's
will.
helpful that he's a little bit older than us. It's like this is like rattling.
I'm
off,
like, yeah,
dude.
these are like my friends and neighbors and stuff. Like I know these
These
people.
are important people.
Who are the girls in Wild Things?
I don't know, man.
Oh, you Nev Campbell and geez, Charlie
Denise
Sheen-
Richards.
Denise Richards.
Those were 90s Queens.
It's good stuff.
Actually, wait. Wesley Snipes and Patrick Swayze.
So hot. Absolute queens,
yeah,
dude.
though they were in a movie where they all dressed Tu Wong Fu, thank you, Julie Newmar.
I'm not sure you can say that.
Did you just start speaking Mandarin?
No.
And today's word of the word of the week is Tu Wong Fu.
Actually, I think the word of the week is canceled. Like, I'm sure, look it up. I'm sure it's called like thank you, Julie Tu Wong Fu, thank you, Julie Newmar, or something like that.
This is a movie?
Yeah, and like it's like Wesley Snipes, Patrick Swayze.
Oh my God, they're
and
all
they
dressed as women.
90s
Tu
Oh,
Wong
man.
Fu, thanks for everything.
Great, man.
Julie Newman.
Newman.
Okay.
What year did it come out?
95.
Yes, 90s Queens. I nailed
And
it.
they're all in drag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting,
Patrick
man.
Swayze, John
Leguizamo.
and Wesley
Yeah.
Snipes. John Leguizamo is a guy who I never knew that was his name till right now, but I see him.
He's
I
in
just-
a lot of stuff.
I just know him
He
as,
had a minute where
Yeah.
he was big.
I know him as Luigi from the worst Mario movie.
You mean
Yeah.
the best Mario
Yeah.
movie?
I've never seen either of them, so I
Me
got no
neither,
opinion.
actually.
Really?
I know there's that dude Scott. What's his face? Not Scott Baio and Bob Haskins. They were in a Super Mario Brothers movie. It's not
Okay.
Scott Baio. It's
Sure, well, whatever.
Party of Five Scott.
Oof, I don't know, man.
But Bob Hoskins is like the dude. He talks like this, and he's got that accent. But then in Super Mario Brothers, he's like, "Forget about it."
Okay, well, good for
Yeah,
him.
go-
I was gonna say I could be having like a Scottish Mario Brothers. That's cancelable. What are you doing, dude?
Yeah, if you're gonna take
Scottish
that
Mario
away
Brothers?
from
Yeah, the Italians have nothing, dude. All they have is Mario, basically.
yeah.
I mean, a whole
And
cuisine.
and racism, but
yeah, well, we just let that slide.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's all they have, man. So we
That's
can't
all-
we can't put a Scottish guy in the pipes, dude. That's no good.
Now, do you think that's
Put them in the pipes. That's how.
We're gonna put him in the pipe.
pipes? Eh?
That's what that Colorado murderer did to his family.
What? He put him in the pipes?
Yeah, didn't he? He murdered him and then put him in the oil drums, I guess.
Oh, God, is he Italian?
Those aren't pipes. Those are drums.
Yeah.
You're trying to stuff them like cannolis over here.
Oil really is only in two places, though: drums and,
Drums and
pipes, for
pipes.
what it's worth.
Drums and Flip, he's right. Drums and what about the final destination of oil? What is
The
that?
sky, the water, our river systems.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the ocean will just be oil.
The ocean. That's a
It'd be like that
a
Sonic
bowl.
the Hedgehog level. It's
It's
called like petroleum land. I think it had a better ring to it than that.
Need to start playing Sonic the Hedgehog again.
Oil and Gasville.
If you say Sonic, I don't think you need to say the Hedgehog afterwards.
Oh, that's
Like
a
if
good
you say
point.
like I'm gonna play Sonic,
That's a good point.
everybody knows it's just the Hedgehog.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. That was almost redundant.
Yeah.
Unless you're making a huge boom.
That's true.
I'm playing that game where you're just trying to
Sonic
make loud
boom.
noises.
Yeah.
But there's a game where you make loud noises.
Well, if it was called Sonic, make a Sonic boom.
Yeah, or if you're a deaf guy playing any game.
I was this close to just getting canceled because I was just about to say
I
like,
think I might have just done
no,
that.
I was gonna say something like what like a deaf person yelling in the other room, but you don't want to make that sound.
No.
You don't want to.
No.
You don't want to do that. That's disrespectful.
Nope, absolutely not. And that was insensitive of me. And
No, it was insensitive of me. You stopped at the correct point, and I was like on the verge.
Yeah.
I used to have a friend named Virgil, and we called him on the verge.
Yeah.
And it
Nice.
got to the point.
Was
where
he a
it
wild
like-
guy?
Not at all. Really, he was kind of chill.
Really he didn't live in North Dakota and become a boxing champion? Like Virgil Hill. It's the only Virgil I know.
No,
It wasn't Virgil Hill, Blaise.
it wasn't.
Mark like it's very serious. Like, no, it wasn't Virgil Hill.
It wasn't Virgil Hill. There's many, many, many Virgils in this
Yes.
world. It's silly to think that Virgil Hill. So Virgil Hill was like my homie growing up, and we were always like, "Hey, Virgil Hill, we're gonna call you on the Verge."
Yeah.
And he was like, "No, my name's Virgil Hill. I'm gonna talk about Blaise in a little bit." And I said, "What?"
And Mark White also used to fight him and win.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the Creed movie, Creed 3.
What year did he lose his virginity?
Her virginity, his virginity was passed in, I think it was 1967.
Dude, that was a hell of a year. That was probably
I know. Yeah, it was like 2 years.
many partners at once at that point, dude.
2 years before the
Free
summer
love.
of love. Yeah.
Free love.
Dude, my parents got married in 69.
Oh, I bet they did.
69
I bet they
69.
did.
Oh man, I graduated magna cum laude in 1969.
I was loud with my magnum cum.
That's what you can graduate magna cum laude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
I think that would be a great clip because I just like stuttered and I was like, "You can come, you can come."
I know.
You can-
I was like, you graduate.
Yeah, you can graduate in magna. All right, I'm gonna go home. I shouldn't have come here. I'll see you guys later.
Well, thanks for checking in.
Welfare check on the show.
Very good. Dude, I had a weird interaction when I was walking over here. So I was like walking over. I was taking like the hypotenuse way. I was cutting through.
Okay.
And I was in the parking lot, like at the back of this parking lot, like this bank or whatever over here. And someone pulls in, like just like stops, like they're not even in a spot yet. And this lady, like very church-like lady, we can kind of like the short hair, like 65,
Yeah,
gray.
yeah.
Okay.
Like she's like, "Hey, how's it going this morning?" I'm like, "It's going good, man." Clearly, she thinks I'm homeless. She's like, "Hey, little guy,
Yeah.
you lost and confused
Yeah.
spiritually and otherwise?" And I was like, "Going good." She's like, "Well, you got your coffee? You ready for the day?" I'm like, "Gonna go get it. I'm gonna turn it all around." And she's like, "That's just great." And then, like, it's into her car. I'm like, "Why did you do that? Like, why did you go into a spot? Like, did you want to talk to me? Like, I don't know. Like, I thought she was gonna literally like try to like convert me to."
Yeah.
Judaism.
Yes, yeah. She's like, "You know, it'd help if you were Jewish." I'm
Yeah.
like, "Really?" She's like, trust me.
Yeah. And she pulls away in her Cadillac.
And she just said a
Escalade.
bunch of like anti-Semitic stuff. I'm like, that's interesting. It's like,
She puts a bag over your head and pulls you.
she's like, that would be really funny. I'm like, but she definitely thought I was homeless. I realized I have like this like stains on my shorts and I have holes in my shoes. And I'm just kind of walking like diagonally through a parking lot.
I forgot about that. You do have full holes in your shoes.
Full holes.
Full holes. Yeah, well, whatever. You really don't need the tops of the shoes. You only need the bottoms.
Yeah.
That's what that's for.
Well, and it's summer, man. You need a little airflow.
Yeah.
A little airflow. Yeah,
Yeah.
plus you get like funky toenails.
Funky. I got some funky ones too, bro.
But
This helps.
it helps.
Slows the progression.
You can't, alcohol doesn't work. You got to put, people wear sandals. Like guys that wear sandals. Mm-hmm. Like I get like slides.
Yeah.
Like most of the time it's athletes. They'll put on slides. But sometimes dudes will just wear like Velcro strap around the ankle, around the toes.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
What are you worried about?
Yeah, are you hiking right now?
Why do you need to fasten anything to your foot like that?
It's not going to, like I wear untied Nikes and they don't fall
I've
off.
never had anything just fly off my foot,
Right.
dude.
Well, one time I did like make a kicking, like I was going to forward kick and my shoe went flying off.
I've
But
done that before
Oh.
too, yeah.
Your
Like-
your actual shoe.
My
It
shoe,
was
yeah.
like it wasn't like a thong or a flip flop.
Nope.
His thong fell off when he...
Yeah, I kicked so hard.
So
slid right down my legs.
I was like, oh no, my thong.
Yeah.
It was while he was filming two-man foo.
Yeah.
To Wong Fu.
To
You're
Wong Fu.
Now you're canceled.
That was
That
so
was
deeply
yeah.
offensive.
I knew what I was talking about, but you obviously. Wow.
As a man of Chinese heritage, that offended me deeply.
My two-man shoe came off during Tu Wong Fu.
Wait, you have a 2-man shoe? Like a shoe for 2 men?
Yeah. It's for
Both of you were like,
yeah, it's Siamese,
Yeah.
Siamese, dude.
Yeah.
Which is basically what Tu Wong. That's actually it's referencing a Siamese type of situation.
And whenever I do
Fu.
and I
Two
always-
Wong dudes.
two Wong dudes don't make a white dude.
Oh man. That's
Two Wongs do make a wife.
God. Oh man. That's how Shane Gillis got canceled.
Wow.
Well, a little bit different.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
You have
different.
to have something to lose something. you know?
Yeah. We can say a white in the armor.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing's
That's
wrong.
totally fine, dude.
I don't.
Not to mention, I'm 1/4 Chinese.
1/4. Yeah.
So
Is that you got free college?
no,
Oh.
because it turns out that if you're really dumb, they don't actually care what race you are.
No, yeah, they're like you.
It's
don't
kind of a
get,
lie. They're like, you go to Columbia, right? I'm like, no, man.
Nope.
NDSU barely accepted me.
yeah.
You know what's crazy? Dickinson State was the only place I know that got in trouble for that.
Really, that's hilarious.
Yeah, they were just letting anyone in. Like, they
Well, yeah, they'll take their money.
no, but they actually got like
Well, also,
and really they like. I think the president had to quit, and they had a lot of other people because they were just saying stuff about maybe they were lying about the diversity. We'll figure it out.
sure.
Oh, they're like, no, we have black people here. We
Well,
have Asian
No, they're actually
people.
like it's only white people.
well,
here.
yeah, but I know you're cooked though. It's Dickinson State. How are you going to get like? You know, it's like,
Yeah.
what do you like? You have to be like, hey, just come here for free. It's the only way you're going to get them in the doors. You know,
yeah.
It's like,
Oh yeah, no, they were just giving out degrees.
yeah, good,
Yeah.
good.
Oh,
They-
like Lori Loughlin.
They
and
called
whatnot.
it the diploma
Yes.
mill scandal.
Diploma mill, nice, dude.
Yeah, so like
That's my favorite kind of mill.
Yeah,
Least favorite puppy.
puppy mill, diploma mill. Yeah.
And then right in the middle, flour mill. I'm like kind of neutral on that. That's fine. Don't love it. Don't hate it.
and so wait, yeah, they let kids go there, and then just,
Green mill also very high up on the list.
Green Mill had already pizza.
are they? They're not. They're
I think
just
they're
all
defunct.
Crooked Pines now.
Well, Crooked Pine's also gone.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's good. Crooked Pint wasn't very good.
But there are still green mills. There's one in Bemidji.
Oh really?
Oh, I'd go there. I didn't know that.
Let's go today, dude. Forget about your family, dude.
Bemidji,
Let's
yeah.
go.
No, I got till I work at. Well, I'm supposed to work after this, and then
What
if I
time?
call into work.
It's gonna be about a 6-hour thing.
Yeah, I was just in. I was in Grand Rapids. Probably last Wednesday,
Yeah.
and then I had to race back for the mic.
Nice.
Ooh,
Who did you race?
Yeah.
The cops.
Oh,
Nice,
Yeah.
dude. Pigs, dude.
You should have punched an Uber driver and took his
Yeah.
car, and then
Should've
he could
punched-
have his wife.
Should've
Well,
punched
that's
a
how
Nazi, dude.
that's why I was under arrest, or about to be under arrest. Like they were like, "Hey, put your hands behind your back. We're gonna put you in these handcuffs." And he went to put me in the handcuffs, and I slipped my arm out, and I was like, "Whoop!" And he was like, "Hey!" And then I did the other arm, and I pretended like I was running, and he was like, "Hey, come back." But then I started running, and I was like, "Oh!" And I got in. I called it like while I was running. I was like, "Do do 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 do." Got an Uber. My location kept changing, so the charge kept going down because I was getting closer to my
nice, nice,
destination. It was
nice.
nice. And then I got in the Uber, and the cops were chasing us, and he's like, "I'm going to stop," and I was like, "Don't!"
Yeah.
And I just
Boom,
punched him.
Boom.
You know, boom,
Nice,
and that's
And then your hands were too swollen to even get in cuffs, so you're good to go.
Yeah.
man.
yeah. My hands are too swole.
Those are the rules. If you have too big of hands to get in cuffs.
Like, man, you've been hitting a lot of folks today.
No, there's a movie I think where Billy the Kid has in the movie he's like, "I have abnormally large wrists and small hands."
Is Michael
That's
Jackson
why-"
playing Billy the Kid?
yeah.
No, I think I was trying to pretend to be he was an old person because I
Okay,
think
gotcha.
Billy the Kid was explaining how he got away as an old person. Like I think it was Young Guns 2.
Oh, good.
Sure.
Weird.
Somehow the better of the Young Guns movies.
Ludacris could have never got arrested. His arms so big.
His wrist, but his hand. Yeah,
He's like,
dude.
get back, get
Yeah.
back. Yeah,
He'd
know
go to
me
put
like
his arms
that.
behind his. They'd have to get like 4 extension cuffs.
More than that even. They're like, geet, geet, woo, woo.
That's Southern Hospitality.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Southern Hospitality is the name of his breakout debut album.
Oh, yeah. I had to know more stuff. Every time I come in here, I just references just fly past me. I'm like, man, I
Well-
don't know anything. I'm not a cultured guy.
Sometimes references like that one
Yeah.
pointless. Like it didn't even make sense. Southern Hospitality wasn't even funny.
But that was
Southern Hospitality.
that was a big record, and it was free association, and I should have understood it. It's not your fault, Markway.
Well, okay. Ask
It's
me
not
the-
your fault.
I'm gonna give you.
Ask-
I'm gonna give you
it's
the
not-
Robin Williams.
It's
No,
not
no,
your fault.
It's
do
not
this to
your
me,
It's
fault.
not your fault,
No.
Mark.
Not
Wade.
your fault. All right, quit crying. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Men don't cry. Also,
Wipe yourself
we're
off.
having a vulnerable moment, but at the same time, men don't cry.
Yeah. Clean your face.
You ever see a guy like a full man cry? Like, ugh.
Oh, God.
Do that into your pillow alone.
Yeah, go.
Don't let anyone
yeah.
ever see that.
Don't ever see that.
Sit on the toilet naked and do that.
Yes, exactly.
It carves symbols into your chest.
Yeah, let the tears rain down onto your beautiful white thighs.
Oh my gosh.
The other day, I just stopped and got McDonald's in the morning. It was just like after a night of drinking. And then I just like was going to take a shower, but not ready. I'm like, oh, I got this McDonald's. I guess I can't yet. So I was sitting on the toilet naked and eating McDonald's. And I was like, this might be
That's rough.
a high point for me.
I was gonna go the opposite way.
At least
I
I
was gonna
wasn't-
say that's a low point.
At least
but
I wasn't crying.
I have to, look. We were talking about gross eating on the toilet stuff. The only thing I ever eat on the toilet, I don't know why it's always happens. It's always an ice cream sandwich. like so many times, like I turn the shower on to get it going. I'm sitting on the toilet eating an ice cream sandwich. It's like this happened to me like many times.
Yeah.
Man,
It's always an ice cream treat.
No, I think mine is
I'm
pretty
not sure
much-
why.
Mine's pretty much always fast food, sitting there being like, I had the $5 meal, so it was just like a cup of tangy barbecue sauce on my one thigh,
Hell
and then
yeah, dude.
the open nuggets on the other
well,
one.
here- how close is that?
That's really awesome, dude.
I just had to be ready to wash it all off. I actually just turned over and put the barbecue sauce on my thigh.
yeah.
and just dipped it there. I was too scared of it falling
Yeah,
off
like a
my
lunch
thigh.
tray.
So
yeah. Beautiful.
That's
I support that. By the way,
I'm not. Yeah, I'm surprised that
your
you
hands
use-
aren't dirty till you wipe. You know what I mean?
yeah.
If you wipe and then go back to the nuggets, then
That's a little different.
we can talk about it.
Sometimes
Something.
I just use it as dip with the nugget.
Man,
I no longer think this is cool.
No longer.
I'm
support
completely
this
against
decision.
this. I actually regret coming in here at all.
Watching Mark Way's face there, it was a pure look of like just the most disappointed.
Oh man.
well, I can't. You know, everybody's got their thing.
we should
you know.
we start convincing Mark Wade of like things that white people do. It's like you guys don't do that. every
saying,
white
you know-
every white guy does this, dude.
For real. Then I go home and try. Like, all right, so you take the barbecue sauce and put it on
Yeah.
your thigh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do a demonstration for your family. It's like, I'm gonna bring some white stuff in. They're like, we're way more white than you.
Yeah,
are. We already know this.
I've been doing that for years. You don't do that, except I do it with mayonnaise. Like, oh,
It would be funny if right away you tell your kid, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this is how you do it, Dad."
Yeah.
They say you learn things from your kids, and I just did. And then I start crying,
Yeah,
but I'm
exactly.
sitting on the toilet.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah.
Your kid
Let me
actually-
teach you how to cry on the toilet.
Yeah. And say your kid does.
Look at me, kid.
Yeah, he doesn't even teach you how to do it at the table. He brings you to the bathroom.
He like holds my hand, and I slowly walk like.
It's like, you're an embarrassment. You don't deserve to sit at the table.
Oh gosh. Oh man. Actually, today was my kid's first day of school, and he got me pretty good. He was carrying his shoes, and I was like, "Hey, you got to get a picture with you and your mom." And he's been taking pictures all morning. He was
Yeah.
like, "Enough of this," right? And this was the
Yeah.
first one I was about to get, and I was like, "Hey, you got to take a picture." And he just took the shoes he was holding, whack, right in the sack. I was like, "Oh,
He got you, huh? Dude.
oh!" And it's not that I'm not mad about it. It was just like, "Oh,
That's a cool kid.
I was
You
going to
got
say,
me.
you got to be kind of proud of him.
I was
Yeah,
like,
that's where
"Damn
one
it."
tear went down your
Yeah.
face. You're like, I did it right.
And I went to the bathroom, sat on the toilet, took my clothes. I took my clothes off. Then I sat on the toilet. Whatever.
It's all good.
And then I started crying.
Yeah, man.
And I was like, proud dad moment.
But yeah, the tears of joy, tears of pride.
Oh, man. My wife's like, honey, do you want to say goodbye?
It's like, no.
We already did. Yeah.
Yeah.
We said goodbye to our little boy, and we said hi to a man.
Amazing.
I've taught him everything that I can. My job is.
That's a big moment.
Yeah.
That's a big moment, man.
You're like, now I'm going to go move in a house with Josh and Blaise.
Yeah.
Start a new life.
Yeah, your work is done.
Yeah.
I got him. Yeah. He knows how to sack tap, so we're out.
Nice. Well, I suppose maybe we'll
Sweet.
down before.
I think that's words of wisdom is a great way to stop this thing. So